What if I told you that scientists have unearthed a discovery in Pompeii so extraordinary, they're calling it a once-in-a-century find? For centuries, the buried ancient city of Pompeii has fascinated archaeologists, offering incredible insights into everyday life in ancient Rome. But even after all this time, this city refuses to give up all its secrets. Year after year, scientists uncover astonishing new findings that rewrite everything we thought we knew about this extraordinary ancient city. Join us as we dive into this astounding discovery that has been hidden beneath volcanic rock and ash for 2,000 years. Just recently, archaeologists have uncovered an extraordinary private bathhouse, possibly the largest ever discovered in Pompeii. Complete with hot, warm and cold rooms, intricate artwork, and a massive plunge pool, this opulent complex is nothing short of breathtaking. But it also sparks an intriguing question: why would a private home include such an expansive bathhouse? Public baths were the norm in the ancient city, making this find a rarity. To understand why this discovery is so extraordinary, we need to journey back in time to ancient Pompeii. If in current times we have popular destination cities like Macau and Las Vegas, this would be the equivalent of Pompeii. Known as a resort-like destination, it was the ultimate getaway for the Roman Empire's elite. With a strategic location along the stunning Italian coastline, south of Rome, Pompeii was a shining example of Roman luxury and sophistication. Elegant homes and elaborate villas, adorned with exquisite artwork and shimmering fountains, lined the cobbled streets of this magnificent city. Pompeii's wealth and prosperity were deeply tied to its fertile volcanic soil, which made the region a thriving center for cultivating olives, grapes, and a variety of other crops. The streets of this ancient city were buzzing with life as tourists, townsfolk, and enslaved individuals moved through bustling factories and artisan workshops, lively taverns, cozy cafes, and brothels. Crowds gathered in the massive 20,000-seat arena, while others lingered in vibrant open-air squares and marketplaces, soaking in the energy of this thriving city. One of Pompeii's greatest attractions was its elegant public baths, which were more than just places for relaxation. They were the heart of the city's social and cultural life. These bathhouses served as vibrant hubs where people gathered to unwind, share meals, and build relationships. What's truly fascinating is that, despite the harsh realities of Roman society, gladiator battles, slavery, and stark inequality between men and women, the public baths were designed for everyone. These spaces broke down social barriers, welcoming both the rich and the poor alike. For just 2 denarii, anyone could enjoy the luxury of bathing, and on public holidays, the doors were open to all, free of charge. Just like today, the truly wealthy in ancient times craved exclusivity as a symbol of their status. This desire for luxury gave rise to private bathhouses, extravagant spaces designed to showcase immense wealth. What archaeologists uncovered in Regio 9 left them in awe: an opulent private bathhouse, complete with hot, warm, and cold rooms, stunning artwork, and a massive plunge pool. What makes this discovery even more extraordinary is its scale. This is likely the largest private bathhouse ever unearthed in Pompeii. The sheer size and sophistication suggest the owner was not only wealthy, but also someone who valued luxury and social influence. Such lavish facilities were exceedingly rare, reserved only for the wealthiest of the elite. This discovery truly makes us wonder about the extraordinary opulence of ancient Pompeii. It raises an intriguing question: what would inspire someone to build such an extravagant private spa? The answer lies in the complex social and political fabric of Roman society. Pompeii's elite didn't just create these lavish spaces for personal relaxation, they were designed to impress. Imagine it like throwing a modern-day party where the goal is to impress your guests with your stunning home, but on an entirely grander scale. In ancient times, they were essential for forging alliances, advancing political campaigns, and sealing important business deals. But behind all this luxury, there's a darker side, tucked away just past the hot room in the boiler room. The secret to this luxurious bathing experience lay in a clever system. A pipe brought water in from the street, splitting the flow. Some fed directly into the cold plunge pool, while the rest was routed into a lead boiler to be heated for the hot room. Underneath the boiler, a blazing furnace kept the entire system running. and it was enslaved workers who endured the relentless heat to maintain it. This cramped, sweltering space would have been nothing short of an inferno, turning their already grueling labor into sheer torment. While the wealthy indulged in the luxury of the plunge pool, these individuals toiled, drenched in sweat, enduring unbearable conditions to keep the opulence above them alive. This was a haunting reminder of how a single wall could separate two completely different worlds, one of privilege, the other of relentless suffering. The massive private bathhouse feels like a time machine, giving us a glimpse of how grand and luxurious life in ancient Pompeii once was. But everything changed in an instant, with the devastating eruption of Mount Vesuvius, wiping out the city's legacy and taking countless lives along with it. But do we truly understand everything that unfolded during this catastrophic moment in history? Or have we only just begun to scratch the surface of its complexities? One of the most puzzling questions that remains about this legendary city is the real cause of death for those lost to the eruption. The widely accepted theory is that the victims were overwhelmed by a massive flow of molten rock, but this explanation leaves some serious loopholes. For one, many of the bodies discovered show no signs of injury or burns. Even though the town was devastated, most of the remains are remarkably undamaged. So, if it wasn't the molten rocks, what was the true cause of their death? Thanks to recent advancements of technology, we are beginning to uncover clues that may finally solve this 2,000-year-old mystery and shed new light on the full scale of the disaster. Recent excavations at Pompeii have revealed groundbreaking evidence of an extraordinary and violent volcanic event that sealed the city's tragic fate. Central to this devastation is the phenomenon of a pyroclastic surge, a rare and catastrophic force unleashed by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius. This discovery of surge layers embedded in Pompeii's ancient rock marked a turning point in our understanding of the disaster. Unlike ordinary volcanic eruptions, pyroclastic surges occur only under specific conditions and behave with the violent precision of a jet engine. Here's how it works. In the initial phase, the eruption propels a towering column of ash and molten rock high into the atmosphere. When the volcano's structure gives way, the column collapses. This then releases a deadly torrent of superheated gas and ash that barrels across the landscape at speeds exceeding 200 kilometers per hour. This relentless cloud obliterates everything in its path without mercy, flattening buildings, incinerating life, and leaving no time for escape. What makes it even more terrifying is the subtlety of its aftermath. The surge leaves behind only a thin, deceptive layer of ash, quickly buried by subsequent deposits, hiding the full scope of the devastation beneath the surface for centuries. Thanks to the groundbreaking work of a European research team, a shocking truth has come to light. The true cause of death for those caught in the eruption was suffocation from toxic gases, not heat or dehydration as previously thought. This revelation transforms our understanding of the catastrophe. But this wasn't the only thing that Pompeii folks suffered. They were caught in a perfect storm of devastation. Their fate was sealed not only by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius, but also by relentless destructive earthquakes that shook the city to its core. The eruption itself unfolded over a harrowing 20-hour period, a relentless assault marked by severe and continuous seismic activity. Ongoing research has revealed the intense earthquakes that accompanied the volcanic disaster. Although the link between earthquakes and volcanic eruptions is anything but straightforward. While magma movement often triggers minor, imperceptible tremors, the earthquakes at Pompeii told a much darker story. One catastrophic earthquake tore through the city, bringing widespread destruction. Amid the ruins, archaeologists uncovered skeletal remains that solidified this claim. These shattered bones serve as grim evidence that these individuals likely met their end when the building around them crumbled, trapping them beneath its weight. In the end, the discoveries at Pompeii highlight how nature can be both a source of life and a force of destruction. They emphasize the importance of respecting and preserving the natural world, while staying prepared to face whatever challenges it may unleash in the future. But, what are your thoughts about this? Leave a comment below and subscribe to be part of our community. Until the next one.